Hi, the first type of problem, that is method of joints. The example 1, analyze the truss shown in figure by the method of joints, tabulate the result and indicate the nature of the forces in the truss. Analysis of truss is nothing but we need to calculate the member forces. Since they have asked by using the method of joints, we need to find the forces in all the members of the truss. So, for that first we need to draw pre-body diagram. Pre-body diagram is nothing but support should be replaced by support reaction, and if the UDL is given, that should be converted into point load and distributed to the joints. That is all, everything remains same. So, I will write the pre-body diagram of the same. This is the given diagram and these are the loads. Then A, B, D, C, E and F. Okay, and the dimensions are given as 3, 3 and 3 meter. Here the dimension is 3 meter. Okay. Now we wrote everything as it is except the supports. We need to replace the support by support reaction. First, which type of support it is? It consisting of rollers, so it will be a roller support. It consisting of only one reaction that acts vertically. This will be the V, vertical reaction at A point, call that one as VA. Then this one will be the hinged support. It has two reaction, one is horizontal, another one is vertical. So, call that one as HF and VF. So, our first step is to find out whether the given truss is statically determinate or not. For that, we have the formula. Static determinacy is given by external determinacy plus internal determinacy, and it is further given as Ne is given by capital R minus small r plus Ni is given by m minus of 2j minus 3. Now, R is nothing but number of available equilibrium equations. We have 3 equilibrium equations minus R is nothing but number of unknown reactions at the supports. So, VA, VF and HF, there are 3 unknown reactions, plus M is the number of members. So, count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 members minus 2 into J, number of joints. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 number of joints minus 3. So, calculate 3 minus 3, 0 plus 2 into 6, 12, 12 minus 3, 9. So, 9 minus 9, it will become 0. So, the answer is 0. We can say that it is statically determinate. And then go to the next step, that is support reaction. Okay. We can calculate the support reactions by using 3 equilibrium conditions, that is horizontal, vertical and moment should be 0. We will take the condition in a reverse order, that is nothing but we are going to take moment first. Sigma m is equal to 0. but which point we need to take it? We need to take the support point, either A point or F point. I am going to take A point, sigma MA is equal to 0. So, calculate the moment. You are already well aware of how to calculate the moment. So, VA is passing through A point, so it will become 0, then 1000 into perpendicular distance between 1000 and A point is 3, and with respect to the A point, this 1000 Newton, it is moving clockwise, so it is positive. Then next is 1000 into perpendicular distance between this 1000 and A point is 6, and with respect to A, this force is rotating clockwise, so positive. Then next force is VF into perpendicular distance between VF and A point is 9. With respect to the A, this VF, it is rotating anti-clockwise, so it is negative. And HF it is passing through the A point, so it will become 0, that is equal to 0. Here we have only one unknown, that is VF, so we will get the value of VF directly. So, calculate. So, 1000 into 3 plus 1000 into 6, this minus Vf into 9, if it goes that side, it will become plus Vf into 9, then divided by 9, you are going to get it as 1000 Newton. So, once you get the value, you update it in the diagram. Vf, we got it as 1000. Okay. Next condition, sigma V is equal to 0. So, only the vertical forces plus VA, then minus 1000, then minus 1000, then plus Vf. Vf is 1000. Then this is horizontal, leave it. So, it should be equal to 0. Here plus 1000 minus 1000 get cancelled, VA minus 1000 is equal to 0, or if it goes that side, VA is equal to 1000 Newton. So, we got the VA value, so update it. VA is 1000. Next, sigma H is equal to 0. Only the horizontal forces. Here it is vertical, 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 vertical. So, leave it. The horizontal one is HF. Here minus HF is equal to 0 or HF is equal to 0. So, update the value. Now, the next step is method of joints. By using the method of joints, this is common steps in method of joints as well as method of sections. The next step is method of joints. In the method of joints, we are going to select the joint, draw the pre-body diagram, then solve it by using Lami's theorem or the equilibrium conditions. Okay, before going to that, let us calculate the angle first. Here, we need the angle for the inclined members. Here in this triangle, right angle triangle, the horizontal portion is 3, vertical portion is 3. Therefore, theta you are going to get it as, I will do it directly, theta will become tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent, or theta is equal to tan inverse of this one. Tan inverse of 3 divided by 3, you are going to get it as 45. So, it is 45 degree. Then if we come here, it is also 3, 3, you are going to get it as 45. Then this side, it is also 3, it is also 3. So, you are going to get it as 45. It will be advisable to calculate the angle for the inclined members in case of the method of joints. in the beginning itself, since we need to calculate member forces of all the members. Next, we will go with the third step. Method of joints. So, first we need to select the joint. How we are going to select the joint? We need to select the joint in such a way that there should be less number of unknowns, that is 2 or less than 2. So, if we select, if we start from the A joint, VA it is known, then AC is unknown, AB is unknown, only 2 unknowns. So, we will start from the A joint. Okay, I will keep it here. The pre-body diagram you already know. How to write it? We are going to write it in 5 simple steps, that is point, connect point, lines, direction, magnitude and angle. So, I will write the angle first. We already calculated 45, 45, then 45. Okay. I will take the A joint, then lines, okay, then direction. Since in the beginning we assume that all the members are subjected to tensions, so write the outside arrow. Now, point, line, direction is over, then magnitude, this is 1000, then this one we do not know, we need to calculate. So, force in the member AC, then this will be force in the member AB. So, the angle is given as 45 degree. Now, there are only 3 forces, but here the 2 forces are going outside and 1 force is going towards the point. So, let us calculate by using the equilibrium conditions only. So, first let us apply here. If we take sigma h is equal to 0, we will get FAC, FAB both, but if we take sigma v is equal to 0, we will get only FAB. So, first I will take vertical condition, sigma v is equal to 0, then calculate. I will start from this force, that is plus 1000, then it is horizontal, leave it, horizontal component leave it, vertical component. Here I am writing directly. If you do not know, you can draw the nearby horizontal and vertical line for split up. Here the vertical component is moving upward. So, plus the component is f sin theta, that is FAB into sine of 45 degree, that should be equal to 0. Here the unknown is FAB. If you calculate, you will get the answers. So, let us calculate. So, FAB will become minus 1000 divided by sine of 45 degree, minus 1000 divided by sine of 45 degree, you are going to get it as minus 1414.21 newtons. Then take sigma h is equal to 0, only the horizontal forces, it is vertical, leave it, horizontal force is FAC, then horizontal component will be f cos theta, that is FAB into cos of 45 degree, it is moving rightward, so positive, then vertical component leave it, that should be equal to 0. Here FAB is already known, so substitute the values and get the answer. So, FAB is minus 1414.21, if it goes that side it will become positive. So, you are going to get it as 1414.21 into cos of 45 degree, that is 999.99, that is approximately equal to 1000. Therefore, FAC is equal to 1000 Newton. So, over. That is all. We need to choose the joint, draw the pre-body diagram and solve it by using the equilibrium condition. One joint is over. You can write it as at A. Then, once A is calculated, then we will go to the, this is calculated, these two members, we will go to the B point. If you go to the B point, here the unknowns are BD and BC. BA is already known. AB is equal to BA. BA is known, only the BC and BD, two unknowns. So, we can solve the problems. So, go to the B joint, therefore, write it as at B, then draw the pre-body diagram at B point as it is, like point, then connected lines, okay, then direction, BD we assume the tension, BC we assume the tension, and AB or BA we already calculated, that is how much we got? AB we got it as minus 1414.21, minus indicates we assume that it is in tension, but we got negative value, it indicates it is in compression. Compression means towards arrow. So, write down the positive value here. Then magnitude 1414.21, we do not know this value, that is BC, call that one as FBC, then this will be FBD. Okay. Then if we come to the angles, this AB line is making 45 with respect to horizontal. So, write it 45. Now, apply the equilibrium conditions. One horizontal unknown, one vertical unknown, you can apply any of the conditions. So, first I will apply sigma h is equal to 0. So, only the horizontal forces, I will start from this one, FBD. Before that inclined force is there. So, behind the array draw nearby horizontal line, nearby vertical line. So, sigma h is equal to 0, FBD plus FBD, then it is a vertical force, leave it. Then horizontal component is moving rightward. So, plus component is f cos theta, that is 1414.21 into cos of 45 degree. Vertical component you leave it, then this should be equal to 0. Therefore, FBD you are going to get it as, so calculate, if it goes that side it will become minus 1414.21 into cos of 45 degree. So, you are going to get it as minus 1000 Newton. Then apply the next condition, sigma v is equal to 0. So, only the vertical forces, FBD it is horizontal, leave it. So, FBC it is going downward, so minus FBC, then horizontal component leave it, vertical component it is moving upward, so plus the component will be f sin theta, that is 1414.21 into sin theta sin of 45 degree, that should be equal to 0. So, calculate the FBC value. If you take minus FBC that side, it will become plus FBC. So, you are going to get it as 1414.21 into sin of 45 degree, that will be equal to 999.99, that is approximately equal to 1000 plus 1000 Newton. So, from this pre-body diagram we have calculated the value of BD and BC. So, next we will move on to the C point. Here the unknowns are CD and CE. CB and CA we have already calculated. Unknowns are CD and CE, only two unknowns. So, we can solve the problem. So, the joint C at C. So, draw the pre-body diagram at C. So, draw the point, then connected lines. To the C point, we have wrote the connected lines, then direction. This will be downward. Write the magnitude also, 1000. Then we already know the value of CA and CB. CA we got it as 1000 Newton plus 1000, so it is outside arrow, plus 1000. Then BC we got it as plus 1000, so it is in tension. Then CD we don't know the value, so we assume these two as tension forces. It will become FCD, it will become FCE. We don't know the value. Then the angle here is 45 degree. We have the point, line, direction, magnitude and the angle for the inclined forces. Now apply the equilibrium conditions. Which equilibrium conditions you are going to apply? If you apply horizontal, you are going to get this horizontal force and horizontal component of this one, two unknowns. But if you take vertical equilibrium condition first, this horizontal we are not going to take, we are going to take only the vertical component. So, you will get the solution directly. So, first apply sigma V is equal to 0, only the vertical forces. Before that, draw a nearby horizontal and vertical line behind the arrowhead. Now, calculate sigma V. I will start from this force, that is minus 1000. Then horizontal leave it, horizontal component leave it, vertical component it is going upward, component is f sin theta, that is FCD into sine of 45 degree, then plus 1000. Then it is a horizontal, leave it, that should be equal to 0. So, you will get the FCD value directly. So, calculate FCD, it is minus 1000 plus 1000, it is going to get cancelled. Then FCD is equal to 1 by sin, FCD will become 0 divided by sin 45 degree, that is equal to 0. FCD is 0. Then apply the equilibrium conditions, another equilibrium conditions, that is sigma h is equal to 0, only the horizontal forces. This is vertical, leave it, it is horizontal rightward, so plus FCE. Then horizontal component rightwards, so plus component is FCD into cos of 45 degree. Then vertical component leave it, then it is vertical, leave it, then it is horizontal, that is minus 1000, that should be equal to 0. And we got the value of FCD as 0. If 0 into anything, it will become 0. So, FCE we are going to get it as minus 1000, if it goes that side it will become plus 1000 Newton. So, at the C joint we have calculated CD and CE. Then we will move on to the, you can move on to the D joint or E joint. I will move on to the D joint. At the D joint, DB and DC is already known, only the DE and DF are the unknowns, two unknowns. We have the two conditions, we can solve the problem. So, I will write the pre-body diagram at D joint, at D. So first write the point, then connected lines, okay, then direction. BD and DC is already known. BD, how much we got? You need to look at the values. BD we got it as minus 1000. Minus means it is compressive, so write the arrowhead towards the point. Minus 1000, minus is indicated by the arrowhead towards the point, so write down the positive value, plus 1000. Then DC, nothing but CD, we got it as 0. We got it as 0. So no need to take these forces. I will repeat once again. This is the DC member. We already got the 0 value, so no need to consider. You can scratch it, or just like you write that one. Then these two member values we don't know, so assume these two are in tension and write down. This will be FDE and this will be FDF. Okay, we wrote the point, line, direction and the magnitude. Then we need angle. This one is not there, so we need the angle for FDF, that is DF. DF is inclined at 45 degree with respect to horizontal. So this is an inclined force behind the arrowhead, draw nearby horizontal, nearby vertical line. Now which one we are going to take it first, horizontal or vertical? If we take vertical, you will get this force as well as vertical component of this force. We can't solve the problem directly, so take horizontal. Condition, sigma h is equal to 0. So I will start from this force, that is it is going rightward, so plus 1000. Then this is not there, it is vertical, leave it. Vertical component, leave it. Horizontal component moving rightward. Component is f cos theta, that is FDF into cos of 45 degree. Then that should be equal to 0. So you are going to get FDF as minus 1000 divided by cos 45 degree, divided by cos of 45. You are going to get it as minus 1414.21 newtons. So then calculate sigma V is equal to 0. Only the vertical forces, this is horizontal, leave it, there is no force here. Here it is minus FDE. Then horizontal component, leave it. Vertical component, it is moving downward, minus. Component is f sin theta, that is FDF into sin 45 degree. FDF we already know the value, so write it. FDF is minus 1414.21 into sin of 45 degree. So that should be equal to 0. So shift minus FDE to that side, plus FDE. So calculate the value. Minus into minus will become plus. So 1414.21 into sin of 45 degree. We are going to get it as 999.99, that is approximately equal to 1000 Newton. So this is at joint D. At joint D we have calculated DF as well as DE. Then you can take F joint or the E joint, because only one member is left. So I will take the E joint. So at joint E, so write the free body diagram. First point, then lines, okay, then direction. This one we don't know, we assume that it is in tension. I will write the values also. 1000, we don't know this value, so it is FEF, assuming the tension. and here ED and EC we have calculated, that is DE we got it as plus 1000, so it is in tension 1000. Then what we need, EC or CE. CE we got the value as plus 1000, that is nothing but it is in tension. Okay, pa. Now what we need, FEF. FEF, it is nothing but it is an horizontal, so apply the horizontal condition, sigma h is equal to 0. So you are going to get only the horizontal forces. This is plus FEF, it is minus 1000, that should be equal to 0, or FEF is equal to plus 1000 Newton. So we have calculated the forces in all the members. Now you can check it, wherever I calculated I have cross marked that one. Okay. Now what we need to do, they have said tabulate the result and indicate the nature of the forces in the truss. How to tabulate? In the theory portion I have explained that table should be in the form of serial number, member, magnitude and nature of the force. So let us write the table. The last step, it is fourth step, it is given by serial number, then member, then magnitude and nature of the force. So how many members are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So write serial number as 9 serial numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can write a table also. Then members. Okay, it is visible now. I will write the members: AC, then CE, then EF, then FD, then DB, then BA, then inside members BC, then CD and DE. Please remember, AC and CA one and the same, reciprocal will be the same, AC, CA, CE or EC, whatever it is. And the magnitude, we have calculated the values, so write it down, and we need to write only the positive values here. If it is if the value is positive, the nature will be tension. If the value is negative, the nature will be compression. That's all. So we will check for the values in the calculated sheet. First of all, AC I have got it as 1000, so plus 1000, that is nothing but the nature will be tension. Next CE I have got it as plus 1000, so it should be in tension. Then EF or FE, okay, 1 minute. EF I have got it as plus 1000, so that is nothing but tension. I have indicating tension by the letter T. Then FD or DF, I have got it as minus 1414.21, 1414.21, it is minus, so it will be compression. Then DB, DB how much we got? DB or BD, we got it as minus 1000, the minus sign indicates compression, so the value is 1000. Then BA or AB we got it as minus value, so it is in compression and the value is 1414.21. Then BC we got it as plus 1000, so it is in tension. Then CD we got it as 0, so nothing but it is neither subjected to tension nor compression because there is no force at all, stress at all. Then DE we got it as plus 1000, that is nothing but tension and the value is 1000. So this is the table indicating the nature of the forces in the truss. That's all for this problem. For every problem 100% same as this problem only, it is little bit long, but it is the simple method. Okay, thank you.